Welcome to our channel, where today we are diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history that has captured the attention of collectors, enthusiasts, and investors alike. A 1984 1-cent coin that has recently skyrocketed in value to an astonishing $131 million, thanks to a series of rare errors and mistakes that make this seemingly ordinary penny an extraordinary asset. As we explore the intricate details surrounding this coin, we will uncover the various factors that contribute to its immense worth, the story of how these errors occurred, and the implications for collectors and investors in the numismatic community. The 1984 1-cent coin, minted in Denver, was initially just another production of the United States Mint, meant to circulate as part of the everyday economy. However, unbeknownst to those who handled it, this particular coin carried with it a set of significant mistakes that would eventually elevate its status to legendary proportions. The first crucial error is the famous double die phenomenon, which refers to a coin that has been struck with a misaligned design due to issues in the minting process. In the case of this particular cent, the design exhibited a notable doubling of the letters and numbers on the coin, which is a result of the initial die used being improperly aligned during the striking process. This minor mistake caused the details on the obverse and reverse of the coin to be twice as pronounced, producing a dramatic visual effect. Collectors are always on the lookout for this type of quality, and with only a handful of specimens known to exist, this 1984 double die cent has become exceedingly rare and desirable in the marketplace. Coupled with the double die error is another noteworthy mistake that contributes to the increased value: a misallocation of copper content, as this particular 1-cent coin was supposed to be made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Through a mix-up during the minting process, a number of coins ended up being minted with an incorrect mixture, leading to variants that possess more valuable metallic content. The resulting scarcity of these copper-enhanced coins has created a sub-market within the broader numismatic community where only a select few lucky collectors can claim ownership of such a treasure. Furthermore, the public and collector interest in error coins, especially those that are authenticated by respected grading services, has continued to grow, leading to soaring prices driven by demand. Each auction in recent years has seen intense competition among eager collectors, propelling estimated values to dizzying heights, with the 1984 1-cent coin being a prime example of that trend. As more attention is drawn to these errors through various media outlets and educational platforms, the excitement to discover such coins has only heightened, leading to a persistent buzz within the numismatic circles. The fact that the 1984 1-cent is perceived not just as currency but as a form of art, history, and storytelling significantly increases its allure. With each passing coin, the rarity and distinct characteristics are imbued with tales of the people who held them, giving collectors a sense of connection to the past. Another layer of complexity arises when we look at the certification and grading processes involved in establishing a coin's value. Authenticating a 1984 1-cent coin as a legitimate error is critical in ensuring that it is not simply a fabrication or an attempt to falsely inflate its worth. Grading companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) provide valuable quantified assessments of coins based on their condition, quality, and rarity. When a coin receives a high grade, such as mint state 67 or higher, it can see its value increase exponentially due to the added assurance it provides to potential buyers. In essence, not only are collectors searching for the unique attributes of an error coin, but they also fervently seek out the highest grades possible to maximize their investment potential in pieces such as the 1984 1-cent. The insatiable quest for error coins can also yield stories of the individuals who have stumbled upon these striking anomalies, giving rise to folklore that surrounds the pursuit of numismatic gold in the form of defects. Various narratives emerge from stories of individuals poring over change, scouring thrift shops, or rummaging through attics and drawers, resembling treasure hunters in search of something precious, and the 1984 1-cent coin serves as a beacon of hope for those engaged in such quests. Further elevating the intrigue of this particular coin is the nature of its youthful legacy. Its production year, 1984, holds particular historical context as it came during a period of shifts in the economy and culture of the United States, making it a nostalgic relic for many. As such, the 1984 1-cent coin evokes a sense of sentimentality in a subset of collectors who may be drawn to its representation of a bygone era, while simultaneously remaining an attractive investment opportunity for forward-thinking individuals. Investing in era coins has become an increasingly popular avenue for wealth diversification, as many investors view these coins as tangible assets that will appreciate over time, much like vintage collectibles, real estate, or fine art. As enthusiasm for era coins remains robust, it is essential to highlight that the market does not remain static. Speculation on various attributes, including production numbers, demand dynamics, and collector interest can lead to fluctuations in value, driven by the economic landscape and the evolving perspectives of new collectors entering the field. As we've seen, the landscape of coin collecting has dramatically shifted in recent years, buoyed in part by the rise of social media and online platforms, allowing enthusiasts to connect more readily than before. Forums, groups, and dedicated websites have sprouted up, enabling collectors to share information, strategies, and eventually elevate uncommon finds to high visibility among a wider audience. This amplified visibility only serves to heighten the desirability of rare and unique coins, such as the 1984 1-cent. Furthermore, the possibility of more coins coming to light adds a tantalizing element to the chase. Who knows what forgotten treasures lie hidden in drawers or tucked away in random change jars? Each year, new discoveries can send ripples of excitement through the numismatic world, igniting a renewed passion for particular coins and eras. All of these elements converge to create an exhilarating atmosphere where the pursuit of the rare and unique can lead collectors down paths rich with history, emotion, and investment opportunity. Whether someone is a lifelong coin collector or a newcomer exploring the fascinating world of numismatics, understanding the nuances of the coin and the stories surrounding it is essential as it plays into the desirability that drives the value. The case of the 1984 1-cent coin beautifully illustrates how a seemingly minor error, a double die, a unique mix of metals, can have extraordinary implications for the world of collecting, elevating a common penny to the status of a multi-million-dollar rarity. As we look to the future, it's likely that this particular era coin will continue to dazzle and inspire those in the numismatic community. With every transaction, story, and auction, the 1984 1-cent reminds us of the rich tapestry of human experience woven into each piece of currency we encounter. Collectors, investors, and everyday coin enthusiasts alike can learn a great deal from this extraordinary artifact, making it a compelling focus of interest for anyone eager to delve deeper into the world of rare coins. Whether you're seeking to analyze the fine details of numismatic history or hoping to discover the next hidden treasure, the legacy of the 1984 1-cent coin serves as a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary stories lie within the commonplace, awaiting discovery. Thank you for joining us in unraveling the story of this captivating era coin today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more intriguing content from our channel, as we continue to explore the fascinating world of collectibles and the incredible narratives they embody. Next, today, we're embarking on an intriguing journey to explore the remarkable tale of a single 1-cent coin from 2002 that, due to a series of errors and mistakes, has escalated in value to a staggering $61 million. The curious intertwining of numismatics, human error, and the sheer unpredictability of value in the world of coins makes this story compelling. Picture this: a humble coin, initially intended for everyday transactions, transformed into one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world, a perfect example of how seemingly tiny mistakes can lead to astronomical worth. This episode weaves together the titles of era coins, the peculiar circumstances of their creation, and the stories that accompany them, giving us ample opportunity to reflect on how rarity and demand can flip the narrative of worth upside down. As we dive deeper, we uncover the tale of the 2002 1-cent piece, an ordinary coin in the eyes of many but extraordinary in the eyes of collectors and numismatists alike. The story begins in the U.S. Mint, where coins are produced, and while the process seems straightforward, it is not without its challenges. In the creation of these coins, various factors can skew the outcome, often resulting in errors that, while undesirable for the mint, become highly coveted by collectors. Following the standard production procedures, the 2002 1-cent coins were designed using the Lincoln penny model, a long-standing tradition celebrating the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. However, amidst the routine struck out came the missteps, the errors that could escalate the worth of these coins tremendously. One critical mistake was the incorrect striking of the dies, which can happen due to a variety of reasons such as the dies not being aligned correctly, contamination on the die, or irregular pressure during the strike. These errors led to what we call double die coins, where the image on the coin appears to have been struck multiple times, causing a duplication of features. In this case, the 2002 1-cent pieces striking resulted in several coins being released with visible doubling, making them rare and valuable, with certain examples fetching prices in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even millions under the right circumstances. Collectors who understand the intricate details and inconsistencies in coin production will pay a premium for such pieces, as they signify a moment of imperfection in an otherwise flawless production process. The nuances extend into other types of errors as well, including the infamous off-center strikes where the planchet is not fully seated in the coining press during the strike process, resulting in a coin that lacks some of its intended design elements. Such pieces, while typically seen as mistakes, can become treasures in the hands of the right collector, drastically increasing their market value. As we explore the 2002 1-cent pieces further, we also need to consider other errors that resulted from the same mintage, including the unexpected transition of metal composition that occurred in the early 2000s. Simultaneously, the U.S. Mint experimented with different materials to potentially reduce production costs in response to the rising prices of copper and zinc, leading to a mix during 2002 that could yield a vast array of combustion scenarios in terms of value perception among collectors. The historic backdrop reveals that the copper content in the cents, which was crucial for the production and desirability of coins, caused fluctuations and confusion, further asserting their value in the modern market. It became evident that the changes in composition not only influenced the coins themselves but also the very desires of numismatists who eagerly hunt for pieces that contrast with their expectations. This injection of novelty into what was meant to be standard production created a perfect storm for the birth of rarities, making a simple 1-cent coin sing with the call for collectors to pay attention. As we delve deeper into the world of coin collecting, we can sense the atmosphere of urgency that surrounds mint errors. Some coins produced in 2002 are not merely viewed as currency. They are artifacts of history that provide insight into the mint's operational challenges and the evolving landscape of money in America. The existence of these errors not only pulls the imagination of collectors but also unveils the potential for investment. In collectible markets, rarity often equates to desirability, and as we compile cases of scarcity, the 2002 1-cent era coins stand out. Each piece carries a story, and the collectors who seek them are not simply after metallic currency but rather the history, the narrative, and the connection to an ongoing legacy of craftsmanship and imperfection. Among these intriguing facts lies another fascinating aspect of the numismatic world, the ever-fluctuating nature of market valuations. Like any collectibles market, the avenues to which coins change hands means that valuations are often subject to trends, demands, and economic changes. The 2002 1-cent coins, due to their status as errors, have gained traction as investment pieces, similar to classic sports cars or rare comic book editions. To the untrained eye, a 1-cent piece may seem insignificant, but to savvy investors and collectors keen on the nuance of rarity, it epitomizes an opportunity where a low-cost spent penny could become a major financial windfall. This volatility in the market doesn't just add to the excitement of collecting, it highlights the artistry of coinage and how a single element, the introduction of an error, can cascade into a multitude of financial possibilities. As we continue to look at this story, we realize how vital it is to understand the realm of certificates and grading systems employed to define the quality of error coins like the 2002 1-cent piece. Grading experts such as those from the Professional Coin Grading Service evaluate these coins not just on their condition but also their historical significance, identifying potential rarities on an even deeper level. Coins that are graded as near mint or mint condition can command prices exponentially higher than those classified as average or poor condition, transcending from a simple 1-cent coin to something that could potentially hold the same value as a luxury vehicle. Investors anticipate upward trends in coins that have been certified with top grades, prompting a flurry of discussions among enthusiasts who keep a close eye on what these coins are fetching in auctions or private sales. This amplifies the spectacle surrounding the 2002 1-cent errors, turning them into conversation starters and centerpiece acquisitions among collections, with collectors meticulously documenting and sharing their findings and experiences through forums and social media, combining the digital age with the traditional charm of numismatics. Imagine the stories that unfold as coin enthusiasts discuss their latest finds or the history of specific coins, each interaction steeped in passion and insight, reshaping the course of this interesting landscape. Each new discovery can lead to a paradigm shift in valuations and underscore the dynamic nature of collecting. Amid this historical tapestry, we also grapple with the implications of supply and demand dynamics that govern the worth of the 2002 1-cent coins. The finite nature of era coins solidifies their allure among collectors, as with every year that passes, fewer of these coins are likely to be in optimal condition, consequently inflating their values even more. This phenomenon ensures that as collectors continue to uncover and document their finds, we see stories not just of individual coins but of the broader narrative of society's appreciation for the unique and the rare. Delving into the past with foresight, the spiral of the 2002 1-cent coins establishes a foundation upon which future generations of collectors can build, each step resonating through history and unfolding into invaluable lessons regarding appreciation, desirability, and the unseen potential awaiting in every pocket. As we wrap up this exploration, remember that the story of a single 1-cent piece is a reminder that value is often hidden in the most unexpected places, waiting for recognition and appreciation. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey through the world of numismatic treasures, showcasing once again how history, technology, and the innate human fascination with money converge in fascinating, and often profitable, ways. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories that unearth the intricacies of history, collecting, and finance that define our modern world, and let the tales of coins like the 2002 1-cent inspire your own collections, your passions, and your future endeavors in the exciting world of numismatics. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a seemingly ordinary coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 2000 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, which has garnered an astonishing worth of $114 million due to a myriad of errors and mistakes that make it extraordinarily valuable. Yes, you've heard that right, a penny, a coin that many might overlook due to its nominal value, has become a treasure trove of investment gold because of its unique characteristics and the rarity of its flaws. The world of coin collecting is filled with stories of ordinary items transforming into significant assets, and this particular penny stands as a testament to how errors in minting can lead to monumental value. Let's explore the events that led to its astronomical value, starting with its creation and the conditions of its production. The 2000 1-cent coin was minted in Denver, and as with any minting process, it involved a complex series of steps, including engraving, striking, and quality control measures. During this particular year, however, numerous factors converged, resulting in a set of coins with striking errors that would soon capture the eye of collectors and investors. Among these types of errors, the most significant was the double die averse, where the image on the front face of the coin exhibits multiple strikes, leading to a distinct and blurred appearance of the features, especially in the letters and the profile of Abraham Lincoln, making it a true anomaly among its peers. This error occurs when a coin is struck more than once, causing an overlap of details that can easily be visualized as a confused or distorted image, and in the case of the 2000 penny, this mistake proved to be extraordinarily sought after. As many collectors are aware, the value of a coin is not solely based on its age but rather its rarity and the public's fascination with its unique features. In the world of coins, especially pennies, these double die errors can sometimes create a feeding frenzy among collectors who wish to add such pieces to their inventories. As the existence of this specific error coin became known, it sent shockwaves through the numismatic community, as these pennies that initially circulated as regular coins soon found themselves in the hands of sharp-eyed collectors willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. The allure of the 2000 1-cent era coin is further intensified by the mere fact that it exists in a limited quantity. Estimates suggest that only a few hundred of these era coins were ever produced, making them incredibly rare compared to their non-era counterparts. Typical pennies from that year may be relatively easy to find, but one with a double die era represents a unique opportunity for collectors who seek out rare occurrences and are willing to pay a premium for them. As with many rare collectibles, the excitement around the hunt, the thrill of discovering a hidden gem, fuels the value significantly. And this specific penny, with its double die obverse error, encourages such excitement, adding layers of anticipation and excitement for those who understand its importance. Furthermore, the story behind the 2000 penny does not end with its striking errors. It also reflects a snapshot of the era and the relentless pursuit of perfection that often accompanies the minting process. Mint production is a high-stakes environment filled with meticulous checks and balances designed to ensure the utmost quality. However, as we have discovered with this particular coin, the quest for perfection can sometimes lead to the exact opposite outcome. Mistakes by engravers and the potential for technical glitches during the striking process demonstrate how human and machine error can intertwine to create sensational outcomes. Not only does this add an element of intrigue but also embodies a broader narrative about the fragility of perfection in any field, whether it be minting coins or crafting high-end luxury goods. This particular penny speaks volumes about how an error becomes a fascinating artifact representative of both human creativity and fallibility. The narrative that surrounds this elusive coin reflects a larger part of American history that echoes in collectibles across various disciplines. People connect with stories that revolve around mistakes and the unintentional creations of beauty, and in this regard, the 2000 penny holds a unique place as a cultural artifact. As more and more people become captivated by its history, they propel its value beyond monetary worth and into the realm of cultural significance. Collectors know that these coins are not just pieces of metal, they are part of a legacy that ranges back to the very foundations of the United States. This perspective further encourages the valuation of the 2000 1-cent era coin as it can serve as a symbol of resilience, creativity, and innovation in the face of error. While many coins may embody an economic value based solely on their metal content or standard rarity, the 2000 penny adds layers of narrative complexity, allowing conversations about history, art, and personal attachment to material objects to intertwine. Let's also consider the market for collectibles and how value can fluctuate drastically based on a wide array of factors. The increase in value for the 2000 1-cent coin has not only been driven by its rarity, but also by a broader resurgence in interest in collectibles as investments. In recent years, the collectible market has seen significant growth as individuals began to divert their investments into tangible assets rather than merely relying on stocks and bonds. Consequently, coins like the 2000 penny have witnessed surges in auctions and private sales, leading them to command exorbitant prices that would have seemed unimaginable just a few decades ago. With fervent competition among collectors, speculative investors, and even museums vying for holdings from renowned locales, the potential for financial windfalls becomes ripe for those lucky enough to possess one of these scarce units. With the realm of social media and online marketplaces further propelling interest in such items, more people than ever have come to acknowledge the investment potential of rare coins, and the 2000 penny stands at the forefront of this movement. The concept of rarity, coupled with the backstory of an error, serves as an intoxicating combination for investors, those looking not only to acquire a significant piece of history but also to experience the thrill of ownership of something scarce, something that may just increase in value over time. Imagine holding something that not only could be worth a fortune but also has an extraordinary story attached to it, a narrative that intertwines with America's history, economics, and the personal anecdotes of countless coin collectors. There's a sense of magic in knowing that a 2000 penny could potentially change your life if found in circulation, sparking joy, excitement, and a palpable connection to the past. In light of everything we have discussed, it is imperative to comprehend that the incredible valuation of the 2000 1-cent coin is not simply due to its monetary flaws but the intricate dance between history, rarity, perfection, and the human touch that ultimately influences the collector's market. Each coin brings its narrative, and this particular penny serves as a reminder of how something that seems insignificant at first glance can carry immense weight and value. The world of numismatics has so many intricacies, and as we traverse this captivating landscape, it becomes apparent that every coin, especially one with errors, deserves recognition for its story and the value it brings to collectors' hearts. Therefore, the case of the 2000 1-cent coin exemplifies this journey beautifully, inviting us to appreciate the intersections of commerce, art, and history. The exploration of such coins allows us to participate in a timeless dialogue about what we value and why, leading to a lifestyle that appreciates the past while being eager to engage with the possibilities of the future. Remember, every time you encounter a penny, whether on the ground or among your collection, you may be holding a tiny piece of art, a conversation starter, and perhaps something worth discussing in the broader context of history and intricacy. So the next time you come across a 2000 1-cent coin, look twice, because you might just be holding a treasure worth millions, a beautiful accident that connects you to an entire story that transcends the mundane and propels itself into the realm of the extraordinary. Thank you for joining us today in unraveling the exhilarating tale of the 2000 1-cent coin. We hope you enjoyed exploring the nuances that elevate ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles. Remember to stay curious about the heroes of everyday life that reside in the pockets of history, and may your next find bring you closer to your very own story of unexpected treasure.